The empire of Kaltheris was carved from red stone and blood, where kings are ruled not by love, but by fear. Alyra, daughter of a wealthy desert merchant, was only 8 winters old when her father promised her to the High Prince Kareth. It was not a union, it was payment for the prince's protection over the merchant's caravans. She did not understand the bargain. She only remembered the gold seal pressed into wax, and the way her father's eyes avoided hers. 10 years later, the day came. The prince's envoys arrived in golden chariots, their wheels cutting deep scars in the sand. They brought silks, jewels, and ivory, not as gifts, but as payment for ownership. Her mother clutched her hand that night, whispering through tears, "Child, live quietly, or you will not live long." The wedding was held under the blazing eye of the sun god. Alyra's face was hidden behind a veil woven with gold thread. The drums beat like war, because that's what it was, a war without swords. After the feast, 50 nobles followed her to the royal chamber. Her veil was lifted by the high priest as he declared, "A queen must bear witnesses to her first night." Prince Kareth, nearly 30, looked at her as one might inspect a horse before purchase. "You will give me a son," he said flatly, "or I will take one from another woman." Her first pregnancy came swiftly, too swiftly. When the child came, it was not life that filled the air, but screams. The healers worked with bronze knives, incense smoke, and whispered prayers. Alyra survived. The child did not. Kareth's anger was a storm. By law, he could punish her for failing her duty. She was locked in a dark stone chamber for weeks, her only company the scratching of desert rats. But in the shadows, Alyra learned patience. She memorized the guards' footsteps, the shift of the palace gates, the faces of Kareth's enemies. Years passed, and one moonless night, she gave the signal, the gates were left unlocked. The coup came like a desert windstorm. By sunrise, Kareth's body hung from the city walls. Alyra stepped into the light, not as a bride, not as a prisoner, but as the first queen to rule Kaltheris in her own name. Her name became a whisper in the wind. Even a caged bird can open the door if she learns where the key sleeps.